Joe, a comms ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. 10 seconds.
Hello and a huge warm welcome to all of you watching our live stream today. We're back here at Cyncoed campus for what is a beautiful day of football with the Cyncoed Cup. Luckily the sun is out for us and I've got Max here helping me out. Max, excited for another brilliant week?
So excited. I cannot wait to watch some live football. Everyone else in the country getting to watch some live football, and so are we.
What a day.
What a day.
Week 3 now, it's really getting on, isn't it?
Yeah, getting into the business end of it, you know. I think we've only got a few, maybe this is the last week actually of the league play before we go into the quarterfinals and the semi-finals and so on. So yeah, this is where it starts to matter. This is where it really starts to matter.
Yeah, well, as we can see now, the league table is up. It was a very interesting week last week. Moyes' European Tour, who we will be seeing in the first live stream. Unbeaten so far.
Huge clash here. CF Slovakia there, you can see 5th place, they're unbeaten. Moyes' European Tour, top of the table. So this is a big one for both of them. Both really good teams, you know, top of the table, unbeaten. Something's got to give.
And right now, just going to take a look at the fixtures for today. Now, schedule is up. Take a look at that. We've got another 5 games coming up throughout the day. 3 games, sorry guys, 3 games, all live streamed for your pleasure. Now we've got Moyes' European Tour and CF Czechoslovakia first, so we'll just take a look at the teams for today.
Yeah, I think this first one in the morning is really one you don't want to miss. So looking at this team, Moyes' European Tour here, they line up in a 5-3-2. I think that's what a lot of the teams are going for that. They like the wing-backs in this tournament, so the ones to watch out for on this team, sorry, the ones to watch out for on this team is Will Tucker, he's looking really good apparently, and Jack Greenwood. Sorry. We've had a mix-up. We've had a mix-up of notes here. It's Matt James. Matt James is the one to look out for on this team. Sorry, number 9 up front. He's been like incredible throughout this tournament. So yeah, keep an eye on him.
Defence is strong as well. I think they conceded in the last game last week.
Yeah, last week they went almost the whole day without conceding a goal, except for the last one, which we did stream. They conceded a goal towards the end to lose that record, but they've been strong.
Yeah, and so have CF Czechoslovakia. They've been absolutely crazy with we see number 17 Max Hines is starting again. If you remember Max's incredible goal last week, I heard Tielemans was actually inspired by that goal for the FA Cup final.
Yeah, Tielemans was. He did tune into the live stream and he did post on his Twitter that he was inspired by Max Hines' free kick.
Yeah,
so
I heard that too actually.
Hopefully you're watching Yuri today.
Well, they're all starting there now. Ball's at the halfway line, ready to kick off. First game of the day.
Moyes' European Tour kicking off here. I think
Max,
you know both.
Ready?
I'm ecstatic. Ready. I can't wait. So just waiting on the ref here to kick off.
We've got CF Czechoslovakia in the red and Moyes' European Tour in the green. And the whistle goes and we are off.
So both these teams have been very strong, and I think it's because they haven't let the fast tempo of the game sort of get to them, and they've managed to slow it down, play their own game here. That is kind of what's led them to their victories and for how well they've been doing. Is they've managed to, you know, keep possession at times, drive forward, get those crucial goals that you need.
Yeah.
They haven't let the fast tempo, you know, constantly. You see a lot of these games get quite scrappy, but these teams they keep their cool.
Yeah, and I think it's just great in general to be playing football. Things are starting to open up again. As you can see, there are football training, rugby training going on. But
yeah.
I think it's great for them.
Yeah, we've had months without football. I think the lads are just excited to be out there playing, you know, finally. We saw so many people come together for this. There's around 190 players, I think it is, that have come for this tournament.
Yeah.
So you can clearly see the excitement was there just from the get-go.
Yeah.
And they've been trying to get this going for months and months and months, and we finally managed to do it. So I think everyone's just ecstatic to be here, really.
Trying to make a chance happen, and it's gone off for a goal kick. I think it's also a great chance for these players to be showing, you know, kind of what they're made of and what they can do, because older players will be looking to see who will maybe possibly make teams next year. Hopefully when Bucks fixtures can go ahead again.
Yeah, we have a few of the coaches here from the Cardiff Met first team around, so these players will be wanting to make an impression
They'll
on
be
them.
wanting to impress.
Yeah, this is the way to do it. I mean, we haven't had a chance really for them to show off their skills so far this year. So this is a great opportunity for them to do that.
Definitely. Oh, intercepted.
Poor pass there at the back, and he's completely upped himself up here. And here's the number 9 that we spoke
Take it
about
down,
earlier.
take
Look
your
at that,
shot.
but keeper's kept good control there, hasn't he?
Comfortable save.
And look at that snazzy kit on the keeper. Wow.
Ooh, I love it.
Is that a Milan strip?
Now, fans are starting to return, Max.
Yeah, we've got a few
Making
fans,
a
few
run
fans around the
down.
pitch here.
Oh, is that a challenge?
Well, I
Challenge
think that's
after goal
gone.
kick.
I think that's gone unopposed by the referee. I don't know. That seemed a little aggressive for me, but you know, we have got refs from the FAW here, so they're of the highest quality, really. So I guess you got to respect their decision then.
Yeah, so as I was saying, the fans are returning. Premier League matches as well, fans.
Yeah, that's the big news of the week, isn't it? We got fans back in the Premier League.
We really do.
And Ali, you actually attended the game,
Oh,
aren't you?
challenge there.
Ali, you're attending the game this week?
I am. I'm actually going to West Ham tonight. If anyone didn't know, I am a West Brom supporter.
So yeah, but I mean, even more important, you're watching CF Czechoslovakia versus Moyes' European tour.
Probably just as good football, if not better than West
Well, yeah,
Brom,
better than
so-
West Brom for sure.
Yeah.
So Moyes sort of driving forward here, play a lovely look at that ball through. I mean, those splitting balls through the midfield, these are what they need to look out for. I think that was what I was disappointed with most teams last week, was that in the midfield there wasn't much going on there. The defence I was very impressed with, the strikers I was very impressed with, but there's not much going on in midfield, which I would like to see more of. Look at that, the number 9 getting back there, helping his team after he lost possession. That's what we want to see, the absolute
Yeah,
passion in this.
Passion.
Strong tackles coming in here from Moyes' European tour as they pass it around in midfield.
Trying to go out wide, but just intercepted by Czechoslovakia.
This is what I'm talking about, the midfielders, man.
No one
too
team,
many mistakes.
No one team can kind of keep a good amount of time on the ball at the moment.
It's tough to get a rhythm going in this game, yeah, for sure. Because you only have 20 minutes, you do want to kind of
Yeah.
make the most of each opportunity. But that actually, you know, it ends up hurting you because you make more mistakes.
Yeah.
I think what they need to do is just slow it down a bit, take their time.
It's like the
that's a
last
lovely
20
little
minutes
touch
of
to
a
the
match.
defender, but
Everything goes
he's
on in the
lost
last 20 minutes.
it. So a good clearance there from the keeper. Reminiscent of Edison. Trying to find a searching ball through to a striker, but alas, couldn't get there. And this number 11 here on the left wing, I was so impressed with him last week. He was getting back, stopping everything. And he's got faith in his goalkeeper and in the centre-back behind him. He knows that if he doesn't get to it, they're going to cover him. And that's I think, why this team are unbeaten so far, because the defence is so strong.
Well, actually, when we spoke to CF Czechoslovakia, and we asked them who had a good week last week, I was very interested to hear that they just replied, well, all of us did.
Yeah, well, you
The
can see
confidence, I love it.
the confidence in this
The
team
confidence.
is absolutely, you know, shining through. You can see that in the way they
Yeah.
play. They have trust and faith in all of the players.
They
we asked
really
them who's
do.
we asked them who's a stand-up player, and they say all of us. And you can see that there. They
Yeah.
do believe in all of them.
They'll need it in this game, especially against Moyes' European tour, who
Yeah.
are having a strong few games.
So spreading the ball out wide here, playing out from the back, and look at the high line. The defence are in the other team's half here, so it's sort of reminiscent of Man City, you know, at the weekend. Good control, and you see
Quick
what I was,
throw
that's what I
in
was
from
talking about
Moyes'
there. That
European
number 11, man. He puts in a good shift. He's completely controlling the ball. Nice cut back there. Number 9 searching forward.
Make a cross into the penalty area. Is it? Oh. Another chance
Can he
now for
finish
Moyes'
this?
back heel. Intercepted by Czechoslovakia.
Well taken by the number 10 there. And searching ball down the wing, but completely controlled. The centre back's there, number 5. Regains possession for his team, and they'll be playing out from the back again. Nice ball out down to this right wing. Number 2 here trying to beat number 11, but he's covered it well. Oh,
Playing
that's
a
a
lot
nice
down the right-hand side. I haven't seen it been passed out much.
Yeah, maybe they feel
To the
that
left.
that wing is where they're stronger. Maybe that's just how the play's falling at the moment. But Yeah, maybe spread it out more on the left, see if they can exploit down that chance. Because as I've said before, that number 11, he doesn't let much past him. So it's going to be a goal kick here for Cyncoed Slovakia. Doesn't find one of his players, or does he? Ball up in the air here quite a lot. But Moyes' European Tour, nice controlling.
Another challenge on Moyes' European Tour. Moyes' European Tour, another chance now down the left-hand side with the full and for a throw-in now for Moyes' European Tour.
Moyes is throwing
Trying
in
to find
here.
a space for a throw-in. Now for a corner, the first corner of the match. Will anything come of this, Max?
Well, my worry is that Moyes' European Tour, their attackers aren't the tallest. So we'll see if they can get anything from this one. But it looks like that number 4 there for Cyncoed Slovakia, it seems to be the tallest in the box, so I would assume he's going to get his head on this.
And
Oh,
oh,
wow.
it's a beautiful header.
Commentator's
into the right
curse.
bottom corner.
Commentator's curse there. I thought that Cyncoed Slovakia would be able to defend
Oh,
that better.
this happened
but
to you last week, Max,
it
didn't
did.
it?
It did.
This happened to you last week.
Shows how much I know.
Yeah, well, what a goal there. Absolutely textbook corner.
I think he's been watching Allison play because, wow, he took that so
I did
gracefully.
think that would come up. I'm not surprised you mentioned that, but...
He took that so gracefully. Completely beat the keeper. And yeah, 1-0
just
to
saw that
Moyes' European
replay.
Tour. So if Czechoslovakia want to keep their unbeaten record going,
They're
they
gonna
are
have to
going to
find
need
a
to get a
goal,
goal.
yeah.
We're almost at the halfway mark here, so they need to start digging in. And you'd have to say that most of it has been going, you know, they've been
Moyes.
defending
Yeah,
mostly,
they've
haven't
been
they?
defending. They've been very high up, going very down the pitch, and they need to. Maybe this is what they need. It's the motivation they need now.
Yeah, they won't be wanting to lose that unbeaten streak. When we spoke to them, they seemed very proud of that. So
They did. Maybe they were too calm.
yeah, potentially.
Maybe, you know, their confidence is...
Yeah, overconfidence can
Yeah.
get to you. As we saw Man City against Brighton last night. Don't want to be too cocky going into a game. So they're playing down this left wing now, trying to get something going.
Challenge there, pull of the shirt. No.
It looks like the referee has given that to Cyncoed Slovakia. I wonder if that is a case of simulation there we're seeing.
Bit of pushing going on. Oh!
Oh, wow. Not sure
go
what's going on
unnoticed
here, but it
by
seems
the
to be
ref.
there's a bit of an argument going on the pitch over there. Cyncoed Slovakia player pushing over one of Moyes' players. Clearly getting a bit heated here, and I think we see that a bit in this cup because
Yeah.
these guys are close friends. They all know each other around the football team and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So you can get a bit heated.
Yeah, and you haven't been playing football for so long, you know, you're bringing it all on the pitch for just 20 minutes. It can definitely get a bit
A
heated.
lot of pride on the line as well to be, you
A
know,
lot of pride.
Cyncoed. So just going to be a free kick whipped in here for Cyncoed Slovakia. They'll be trying to find their man in the box.
Shot
Searching
in
ball
now.
played in.
Headed out for a corner.
Well defended though, you'd have to say.
Well defended, yeah.
Better than Cyncoed Slovakia defended that corner.
Will it be another corner goal now, Max? Are you going to jinx it again? Or do you just want to stay quiet?
Should I put a commentator's curse on it and
Maybe-
say, this will not be a goal? Categorically, I can say they will not score from this corner. That's a guarantee.
Oh, Max, you're right then. Well
Sometimes my genius amazes me. Good to see some fans here, isn't it?
done. Yeah, it is. It's nice. I
You
think
see him in the background of that shot there. It's nice to
Yeah.
see. I think they're friends and family of the teams playing here. It's nice to see some of them.
normally on a Wednesday, without COVID, you'd be getting ready to go watch teams and having socials, and so it's
Yeah.
nice that it's kind of starting to get back to a bit of normality.
Good work right there from both players. So possession back with Moyes here. Trying to find something going forward, play into their midfield.
Getting a bit crowded in that area.
Yeah, it does get a bit crowded in the midfield here.
Good to pass out wide though.
Well, they managed to retain possession there. They had a bit of pressure on and they managed to keep the ball.
Driving now forward.
Let's
Lovely
see
little
what he
bit
can
of
do
play there.
here.
Quick pass into the and just miskicked by Moyes European Tour.
He's absolutely
could have
fluffed
been.
that. Wow, he must have been watching Timo Werner compilations last night, because I don't know how he hasn't got a foot to that. Completely flew across him and he's just completely scuffed that. Missed the ball entirely, I believe, so otherwise, yeah.
What a chance that was.
Good ball played in though, and they're showing some real signs of the threat here. It's 11 minutes into the match and you'd expect them to get the second at the moment.
In for another throw in for Moyes' European Tour.
Yeah, they're pressing very high here, maintaining pressure. Ball whipped in.
Cleared by Czechoslovakia.
Cleared away.
We're getting towards the end of the group stages. What teams do you see going forward, Max?
Both these two teams, to be
Yeah.
honest, I think these have been the standout ones from what I've seen. Unbeaten so far, might be losing that record. And Moyes' European Tour have just been outstanding. I mean, they're just absolutely standout from the tournament. They did lose 2 games, but even so, they've just been top of the league. And you can see why. Look at the pressure they're putting on here. Not letting anything happen. Searching ball here down the left wing, trying to find his number 9, and he does find it. He's tried to beat a player there. Poor challenge. Referee's going to give that. So they're hoping to get to it from this free kick.
Yes. Hopefully they really will be. I mean, we've only got 7 minutes left now and they will not be wanting to end this unbeaten streak.
Yeah, this is an important free kick, you feel, for them. So we got a lot of the big players here getting forward. Number 4's up. Going to be trying to get his head on this, but they've got to be careful for the counter-attack here, because that number 9 for Moyes is rapid. Doesn't beat the first man.
Back out to Czechoslovakia though, and possession from thrown for them. Quickly taken. And will always be a chance for Moyes' European Tour. I think it might be.
And that is an example of what I'm talking about.
And he's just missed it. So close.
Wow, I was just saying they need to watch out for the counter-attack because that number 9 is rapid, and look at what he's just shown there. Absolutely beats his man, but the good pressure there, good tracking back from CF Czechoslovakia. They managed to put enough pressure on him there so that he missed the shot. He tried to kill around the keeper, but just couldn't quite get enough on it.
It was a great run though by him, and great seeing that opportunity.
Phenomenal run. He's really been a standout player of this tournament so far. Moyes' European Tour back in possession now. Ball out to this right wing, but cleanly intercepted.
By Czechoslovakia. Ref has blown his whistle for shirt pulling.
Bit of shirt pulling going on there, and the ref's going to give another free kick. They won't want to make the same mistakes with the last free kick.
No.
They want to be more aware in defence.
And a yellow card has been awarded. Given.
Now, you don't see many yellow cards in this tournament. I think the refs are cautious to give them out because, you know, there's only 20 minutes per part or per game, so they don't give them out too often, so it must have been something that he really didn't like there.
In for Czechoslovakia, trying to find a head. Cleared by Moyes' European Tour for a corner for Czechoslovakia.
So only 5 minutes to go now in this match.
5 minutes to go. Just go quick. The time does go quick, doesn't it?
Fly by when you're watching quality football like this.
Didn't even touch a player in the box.
Yeah, that's a poor corner, really.
That was a poor
You'd expect that, especially when you saw what he can do with the ball last week.
Exactly.
You'd
you don't want
expect
to miss an
better.
opportunity like that.
But they are going to need something. You know, we're getting into the final stages of this match, and if they want to keep their unbeaten run, they're going to need a goal soon. Moyes' European Tour controlling possession there, but a poor pass gives it to CF Czechoslovakia. And this is why Moyes' European Tour have been so good in this tournament. Look at the pressure they're putting on, even on the defenders. They don't stop running the whole match.
They really don't. They see every opportunity for an interception.
And they capitalise on it and they get the goals.
They do. Do you think we'll see any more goals in the last 4 minutes of the game?
I think we will see one towards the end, because these teams are going to be really pushing forward, opening themselves up. I think CF Czechoslovakia are going to be pushing forward a lot because they want that last goal.
Yeah.
It could open themselves up with the defence.
Left-hand side. Trying to find a way into the penalty area.
Ball played into a dangerous area there, but no one's got on the end of it. He'll be let down by his strikers there.
As Moyes European Tour tried to clear it, one of their players was fouled. He's down for quite some time, Max.
Yeah, I mean, we see this a lot, don't we? I think he's eating out the minutes there, trying to buy his team a bit of time, keep them in the winning position. Just running down the clock here so they can see out this win. Only 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, look quite windy. The sun is out, but it is quite windy on the pitch.
Yeah, and that may be having an effect on the players, you know. Yeah. Any high balls will be flying around in this weather.
Back for a goal kick for Moyes' European team.
They'll be wanting to control possession for these last sort of few minutes. They won't want to let, you know, CF Czechoslovakia have a chance.
No.
Nice ball, played out wide, but can't quite get to it, and they go out for a throw-in from Moyes here. So once again, I think they'll take their time with this, run down the clock a bit.
Definitely, and why wouldn't you? To ruin Czechoslovakia's unbeaten streak must be quite a feeling.
Yeah, to be fair, if you thought it was going to come from any team, it would be Moyes. They've been the most dominant side so far in the Cyncoed Cup. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a meeting between these two teams later on in the tournament, maybe in the semi-finals or something, because they're both very good teams. So around a minute and a half to go here.
Players slowing down European a little bit.
Yeah, that's to be expected. Moyes' European Tour are going to want to slow down the play here, keep possession. You know, there's no point in doing anything rash here where they let CF Czechoslovakia in. Long ball played into the box there, but can't find the head of his striker. And just looking for any sort of searching ball here in the closing stages. CF Czechoslovakia, they just want to keep that unbeaten record. You can see the fight they're putting in to try and get the ball back for this last minute.
They seem very calm though, Moyes' European team.
Yeah, well, they're used to winning.
Cleared. Ball's gone. Waste a bit more time.
We need to get a replacement ball there. That is out of the park.
It's been an interesting first game though. Maybe not as exciting in terms of goals, but exciting nonetheless.
I think because both teams are so good defensively, you do see that sometimes, don't you, where a game you don't get as many goals because they're so good at cutting them out. So I think we've seen a bit of that here. There's been a few good opportunities. I think that counter-attack the number 9 had where he just couldn't get it around the keeper. But I think assessing the whole game, you'd have to say Moyes have been the better team and they probably deserve this win.
Do you think that they'll need that for in terms of goal difference? Maybe that missed opportunity of that goal from the number 9?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, if it comes down to goal difference, it could come back to haunt them. But I think they're top of the table. They'll take a 1-0 win happily.
Played around the back. Lovely control. No, not quite lovely.
Oh, and he tried to find a searching ball there through to the striker, but cut out once again by the defence. And you'd have to say the defence in Moyes' European Tour has been just perfect, really. Running down the clock there, buying himself a challenge.
And we have gone over 20 minutes.
Yeah, you think this is probably going to be the last kick of the game.
Yeah.
They'll allow him to take this.
Yeah, as you can see, the defence for Moyes' European team has been very strong in this game. Czechoslovakia wanting to really go for this opportunity now.
Yeah, ref's giving a bit of added time here.
Yeah.
It might be because that player was down earlier for a few minutes, but I think he's going to let CF Czechoslovakia have this chance, and I expect it'll be Max Heinz taking this. He had that incredible free kick last week. He'll probably be hoping to recreate it here. I think this is going to be their last opportunity of the game for CF Czechoslovakia to maintain their unbeaten record. Well, no played short. And he's going to whip this in. But good pressure there from Moyes' European Tour, not allowing him any space to get the ball into the box, and they clear it out. Well, I don't know what's gone on with the referee's watcher if he's left it at home, but we're quite a few minutes over the time here, and he's allowing play to continue. So
This will be a corner for Cyncoed Slovakia.
yeah, nearly 2 minutes into added time here. I'm not quite sure where he's got that number from, but his decision at the end of the day, I suppose. Keeper's coming up here. Ali will be getting flashbacks to last week.
Oh, headed out by Moyes' European Tour.
Doesn't even beat the first man, and we've seen that a few times today, that the corners are just...
Number 9 is going again. And did it just go off the side?
Yeah, I'm not sure where the referee's blown the whistle for there. Maybe it gone
Might
out
have
of
gone
play
out
on
of
that far
play.
side.
Nonetheless, that was an amazing run.
Yeah, I've spoken about him all match. You know, he's got to be man of the match for me.
Definitely.
The runs been putting in behind have really tired out the defence of Moyes' European Tour and just of Cyncoed Slovakia, sorry. And
is this the
broken
chance
up
now
there.
for Cyncoed Slovakia? Oh, just over, and that is the end of the match. And Cyncoed Slovakia's unbeaten streak is over, Max.
In the mud.
It's over.
Yeah, they won't be happy about that. When we spoke to them before the match, they were very proud of
They were
that
very
stat,
proud
and
of that.
they won't be happy. But if you're going to lose it to any team, you'd have to say Moyes' European Tour is probably the best to lose it to, because they're top of the table for a reason, and we've seen that there. They've just cemented their position.
Definitely. I think we'll be getting a post-match interview with one of the players.
Jamie down there.
I don't know, just try it. Just how was the game for you?
Right, so nobody's come over for a post-match interview, so unless you can come over.
Hello and welcome back here to Cardiff Met Sport TV, where we're bringing you live coverage of the Cyncoed Cup all day. Next match to kick off is between Willian Baby and Champagne Super Rovers. I'm Max Maybe. I'm joined here by Ali Silk. How are you doing, Ali?
I'm great, I'm good. The sun is still out, thankfully. And we are here with our second game of the day with Willian Baby in purple and Champagne Super Rovers in gold.
So, as they're just playing in the opening minutes here, we're just going to bring you some information of how they're doing in the table. Ali, I think you have that, don't you?
Yeah, I've got some information here. So Willian Baby, they've got 2 games today. They are currently only 6 games. They've got 2 games in hand. A win, they're on 10 points at the moment, but a win would get them equal with Slovakia, who lost this morning. And against Bakuna Matata, who are very
wow.
And that's a goal already for Champagne Super Rovers.
As we were running through there, we had a bit of an early kick-off, so we were running through the table
Running through the table for you guys, and then
look at that, Champagne Super Rovers straight off, under a minute, they've got a goal in the bag. That's a nice finish, you'd have to say. He's taken it nicely around the keeper there, and he's managed to find the back corner. It's not easy to do that, is it?
No, it's really not. I think less than a minute. Here's the replay, we'll look at it now. Goes in, passes across.
It's a tough angle.
Yeah,
it's a tough angle to find the goal.
Angle, very tough angle. Defenders will be very unhappy there with that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Caught a lot of us by surprise.
Caught a lot of us by surprise. Yeah, we weren't expecting that. We had a slightly early kick-off here, so we were still, finding our bearings, and they've just absolutely flown out the gates there, got on that early goal. So hopefully that'll open up the game a bit more now, because Willian Baby will have to be looking for an equaliser. They can't just sit back and let that happen, you know. And sometimes these early goals they lead to a very open game.
Well, as I was saying, a win for Willian Baby would get them equal with Czechoslovakia. Champagne Super Rovers, though, they are 14 points at the moment with a game in hand, and a win would get them equal with Sheffield Wednesday, who are second. Now, so it's very close at the top there, Max.
Very close, still all to play for at the Cyncoed Cup here on Cyncoed campus in the sun. A big clash of them coming together on our side by the commentary booth there, if you heard that. Did, I thought the ball was coming in.
Just trying to find a space.
So, throw in here from CF Czechoslovakia, getting confused there. Champagne Super Rovers, apologies. The referee stops play there for coming together. I believe he's given it in favour of Willian Baby, who will take this free kick out from their back. And Ali, what have you thought of the quality of play here? We commentated a game earlier before this. What have you thought of the quality of play here that we've had at the Cyncoed Cup?
Well, I think it's been absolutely amazing, really, especially when we can't really be watching a lot of sport go on. First game was, maybe we spoke about it, such 2 good teams against each other. Sometimes that happens and not a lot goes on. There was only 1 goal, a few chances here and there. Nothing too exciting though. But all in all, I think the quality is really, really good.
Well, you talk about we're being lucky to watch football here, and you're even luckier, aren't you? You're getting to see some Premier League football this evening.
I'm going off to the Hawthorns, which, by the way, everyone, is the highest ground in the United Kingdom. That is something we are first for.
About the only thing they are first for.
But yeah, it's really, really exciting. I think this whole week, actually, there's a lot of sport going on. There's F1, there's golf, PGA Tour. Yeah, what are you thinking about that, Max? Just having a bit of
technical difficulties there. Sorry, my microphone switched off for a second there. I'm not sure what quite went on. But yeah,
into the box.
Action-packed weekend of sport. We got Monaco GP, we've got the PGA Championship in the golf, and we've got the Cyncoed Cup today for you. So I don't know. To be honest, I don't know why you need the Premier League when you've got this. I don't know why. I mean, you're going off to see West Brom, West Ham. I wouldn't bother. I'd stay here. But
Speaking
to each their own.
Formula One. Just a quick plug. We are. If you do like Formula One, you should listen to the Winning Formula on Spotify. Winning
Formula, best podcast in the game.
Yeah.
Better than Joe Rogan. Put him in the mud.
Joe Rogan wishes he was us.
He does, he wishes. So, Champagne Super Rovers here, trying to play out of the back, but a lot of pressure being applied by Willian Baby.
And cleared by Champagne Super Rovers. We're throwing now for Willian Baby. He'll be looking to get an equaliser. Right, if you heard that the battery has gone out, then we're having technical difficulties, and Max will be back soon. Right for now, Willian Baby are trying to make their way into the penalty area. Playing it out to the top. With a shot on goal, but just goes wide and goes for a goal kick now anyway. And tonight there is a women's game in the league where Cardiff Met will be taking on Cardiff City, biggest rivals. It'll be a very good game after their 6-1 win against Britain Ferry last week. Absolutely dominated, so hopefully we'll be seeing a bit more of that later on. Now I think Max has joined us back now.
I am, but we've
He's
had
here.
a bit of technical difficulties there, but we have overcome the hurdle. You know, we persevere.
We persevere. We make it look easy here.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
Overcome.
But no piss will be being drank today. Yeah, we'll be bringing you live coverage of that women's football match as well on Cardiff Met Sport TV, so make sure you tune in. Coverage starts at 6:40 p.m. and that's going to be a big clash coming up, so yeah,
really
definitely not
is.
one to miss.
They're at the top of the league at the moment, so I'd like to see some more wins for them to secure their place at the top.
Absolutely, absolutely. They're going to be wanting to keep the pressure on for Swansea City and maintaining any sort of form they can at the Cyncoed campus. They haven't lost the Cyncoed campus since September 2019.
Now, Max, I don't know if you should be saying this because you know that you've got
Well,
bad omens.
yeah, there is the commentator's curse, but I back them. It's an absolute fortress here, Cyncoed, and I think they'll be coming into this game quite confident. But back at the action at hand here, Champagne Super Rovers looking to get their second goal in the match and really, you know, cement that win. Because I think, you know, in these matches, even though it's early days, a 2-0 win is big to have. Nothing to be sniffed at. Willian Baby here doing well to control the ball though, and that was nice feet to keep it away from the pressure, but they do. Oh no, they maintain possession, trying to play a searching ball forward. Not the best there.
Intercepts easily by Champagne Super Rovers.
Yeah, that's the thing. The defence there, they were switched on and alert to that attack, and they didn't let it get through. So
Another run down the right-hand side and a cross in, but doesn't quite make the penalty area.
yeah, not the best cross there, was it really?
Another awkward angle.
It is a tough angle. I think when you're running, it's hard, you know, to get your foot wrapped around and get the angle back into the box. But you have to say he could do better there really. But it was good pressure done from Willian Baby there to stop that cross being made easily.
Another goal kick now for
Goal kick for Champagne Super Rovers, or for Willian Baby there, sorry, but Champagne Super Rovers are
trying
playing
to get a foot
high
on it
press
now,
here, aren't they?
Yeah.
And what have you thought? We've seen quite a lot of high presses throughout this tournament so far. What's your thought of them in football? Do they leave you exposed at the back, or is it a good way? You know, the best defence is offence, really. You know.
Yeah, I see your point, but I think the defense, when they are pressing quite high, their defence is always quite strong at the back. So if it did kind of break through.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? You do, if you're going to play that sort of football, you have to have a reliable defence
And
who,
be
if it does,
confident in
yeah, because you do leave yourself open to a counter-attack. So we've seen in the last game, we saw Moyes' European tour, their number 9 is absolutely blistering pace. He can get in behind you if you leave yourself open to attack. So.
And also, as we said before, these games are only 20 minutes, so you'll be wanting to get as high as you can, getting as long to get as much action as you can in these short 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's why we are seeing the high press. Everyone wants to get involved as much as possible. We're seeing so much energy being put in by these players. They're not, you know, even though they've got a lot of fixtures each day,
Yeah.
they don't seem to tire up, do they? They run and run and run.
Another throw in now for Champagne Super Rovers. Max, what would you call your team if you were in this competition?
Well, that is a good question. Not something I've thought about actually. Well, my surname obviously maybe, so probably have to be a pun on that. Something maybe.
Max maybe wins.
Max maybe wins. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, my initials MGM Studios.
And
Always a good
Max,
one.
it's not all about you.
Well, all right. Yeah, fair enough. I thought it was all about me, but my bad. Fair enough. Ali, have you got any ideas what you'd call? Deli Alley?
My fantasy
Something like
is
that?
Deli Alley.
You're not a Spurs fan though, are you?
No, I'm not. Definitely bloody not.
Something West Brom related? The Baggies?
Yeah, West Bromwich Alley.
Baggy Alley?
Baggy Alley.
Baggy Alley does not sound like a place I'd want to find myself on a Saturday night. I can tell you that for free.
Baby trying to get a foot on this pass.
Wow, good pressure there from
Great
the.
pressure
Is that the number 5 there? The defence of Champagne Super Rovers didn't let him get a foot on that,
he
did
did
he? And
not.
that could have been a dangerous attack if he'd gotten in behind there. So they're doing well to maintain the lead that they got in the opening minute.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a goal kick here from Champagne Super Rovers. I wonder if he'll be trying to get on the score sheet tonight, that goalkeeper. Because it is the topic of the day, isn't it? Goalkeepers on the score sheet. What do you think about that, Ali?
Well, Max, that's the second time you've mentioned it now.
Yep, and it won't be the last.
No, it won't be the last. Honestly, I'm happy for Alison, so that's all I'll say on that.
We're all happy for Alison here, and we wish him the best from Cardiff Met Sport TV.
Yeah.
So a nice little touch there from Champagne Super Rovers to beat the defender, and you got a 3v2 here. They'll be hoping to get something from this opportunity, and wow.
Straight to the keeper.
What has he done there? They had the numbers over them. They had them caught on the break, and he's gone for goal himself there with a, you'd have to say it's a poor effort, isn't it?
It was a very poor effort, a weak effort, not clinical in the slightest.
Now, I think if you're going to do that...
And a shot on target now for Willian Baby, another rebound.
Yeah, can't get anything from that. The keeper
Still
did well there. Slightly better effort.
Cleared now.
Trying to clear it, but they'll be careful not to give away a penalty here in the box. You want to be careful with your tackles in that area. Referee's seen something he doesn't like there, so he's going to take back the play. Looks like there's a Willian Baby player down in the box. He's making a bit of a fuss. I'm not sure. Did you catch what went on there, Ali?
No, I did not actually, Max. It's not sure if it's going to be a replay, but he does look. It's just his shoulder, I think. Looking at him now. Hope nothing too serious. There's been a lot of action down that left-hand side in the penalty area.
Yeah, actually, yeah, a lot of things been coming down our channel, hasn't it? Not on the far end. Maybe that's where they could exploit some more space. Maybe if they took it to the far side, they might be able to find something there. But no, they keep going down this left channel, and well, it's not working for them so far. They're one behind. So it looks like that player has gone off the pitch, the one who was down with the shoulder injury, and he doesn't seem to be rejoining the play. So I wonder if that is something serious that's happened there. He's sort of wandering around.
Has a sub been made, Max? Do we know?
I didn't see anyone come on, or maybe I missed it, but no, I haven't seen anyone come on. There seems to be a few.
Players are on the field.
Don't know, Jeff.
Don't know, Jeff.
So searching ball into the box here, can't find anyone, and it looks like it's going to be out for a corner here from Willian Baby, and the injured player no, he's not taking this. He's continuing to stay off the pitch, but I do see there's some Willian Baby players sat down on the far end. So I don't know if someone did come on and we
no,
missed that.
I've just got my fingers out and counted. There are 11 players for Willian Baby.
There are 11.
Field.
What?
Yep,
Someone must have come on. We missed that. Apologies.
Champagne Super Rovers trying to clear this ball. Managed to now. Straight back to Willian Baby though.
Yeah, they'll be upset that they didn't manage to get a counter-attack there. There was a lot of Willian Baby's player forward there, and if they could have got on the counter, it would have been, you would expect a second goal. Last sort of few minutes, it looks like Willian Baby is starting to get into the game a lot more.
Yeah.
They've had more possession, they've had more joy, the ball's been a lot more in the final third.
They're very good at getting it down to the penalty area, and then when it gets into the box, it gets a bit messy.
Yeah, that final ball,
confusing.
they can't seem to get that final
No.
ball. And I don't know whether that's the Willian Baby defence that are squeezed, or the Champagne Super Rovers defence squeezing them nicely, or whether it's just a lack of quality in the final third. But they'll be hoping to get a goal because they're one behind, and they have been since the first minute.
6.5 minutes left now as well. Time really does go quick here, doesn't it?
Yeah, only 20-minute game, so you really have to make the most of every opportunity you have, and you know, one goal can really seal the deal in this. So once again, Willian Baby trying to find something, but we've mentioned it, they get to the edge of the box and then they can't seem to do anything with it.
It's their finishes. Can't quite get them. Do you think maybe Champagne Super Rovers getting that goal so early on is kind of thought, yeah, we can sit back now and kind of relax, or?
Yeah, possibly. It seems like they're not getting as far forward. You know, in the first sort of 5 minutes, we saw them really pushing forward, really a lot of high pressure.
Yeah.
Defensive line were high up on the pitch, but yeah, they have sort of dropped back, and yeah, it could be the fact that they've got that first goal that sort of settled them down a bit and allowed them to just think, right, well, we just need to see this out. We don't need to go and get a second one.
No.
We can go for a counter attack if we need it, but let's allow the pressure to come to us.
Oh, and there's a great chance now for Champagne Super Rovers. Over defender's head.
Well, what a goal that would have been if he managed to finish that. Lovely ball played up from the keeper. He managed to flick it over a defender's head, try to get the volley, but just couldn't get there. That's out of play just by our commentary booth there, so it's going to be a throw into Champagne Super Rovers.
Trying to find a player, headed out by Willian Baby for another throw in for Champagne Super Rovers. They'll be wanting to gain on this win as well. Wanting to get another goal in the last.
Yeah, that's the thing. A 1-0 win, it can be overturned just like that, can't it? And one simple attack from Willian Baby, and that win's gone. So yeah, a second goal would really just settle the nerves. Some of the players not too happy with the decision.
Then, I think.
Yeah, some of the players not too happy with the ref's decision there, but they are high quality referees from the FAW, so we have to respect their opinions and their decision.
The best here at Cyncoed Cup.
Yeah, tried to cross the ball into the box there, but couldn't really get the quality of ball he wanted there. It's coming down to the last sort of 4 minutes of the match, so they'll be wanting to do something here. They might be more of those sort of searching balls going into the box, trying to find the head of a striker or the head of a goalkeeper, in Alison's case.
Third time mentioning. You're Swansea, aren't you, Max?
Please, come on. Don't talk about that team to me. At least Wolves are still in the Prem.
Just gave it personal. Didn't know how I feel about it. Willian Baby with a run into the box. This is the chance now.
Oh, good defending there to get his head to that. Otherwise, number 11.
Someone there.
Yeah, the you'd have to credit the defence of Champagne Super Rovers that Willian Baby have not been able to find that last ball and find that man in space in the box. If they get one, I assume you'd expect it to be a goal because of the quality of these strikers, but maybe they need just a bit better positioning, break away from the defenders, maybe a little dummy run inside, pass it far post, something like that.
Or maybe a long shot in is needed.
Maybe that's what they need, a midfielder to step up, a Yuri Tielemans type goal, top bins, bit of swaz on it.
Back of the net.
Back of the net. So Champagne Super Rovers taking their time on this one.
They really are. 2.5 minutes left now.
Bit of a clash in midfield there, but that's what we like to see, A lot of high tempo games here, so there is obviously often a lot happening in midfield. Well, keeper's come out of his box there to clear his lines well, and he's just commanding of his box, not letting anything through. I have to say, if there was a second goal to come here, Ali, who are you expecting it to come from?
I've got to say Willian Baby.
I'd be inclined to agree with you.
They've had.
Yeah, they've looked good on the ball. Are we going to see it one here?
Again, denied.
Well defended. Very switched on, the Champagne Super Rovers defence, but if they keep knocking at the door, you'd expect something to come. Driving into the box here, but good defence. Oh, but he loses it. Don't want to be losing the ball there at the edge of your own box.
No. Oh, and a shot.
That's a good ball whipped in, but just couldn't get to it.
Another goal kick now for Champagne Super Rovers.
You'd have to say Willian Baby are doing all the things they need to do here to get a goal. They just can't get one. They've had the pressure on them for a good 10 or so minutes now, and that's about half the game. So it's only that if they hadn't have conceded that goal early on, maybe they just weren't completely switched on at the start. But I'd expect they'd win it if they hadn't conceded that one early on. So just seeing the goalkeeper take a bit of time there, and the referees asking him to get on with the game. No time wasting allowed. Played forward into the midfield by Champagne Super Rovers, and they're playing to the left wing here. He's going to try and take on his man one-on-one, but it's quick feet, can't beat him. Now what can they get from this opportunity? If Champagne Super Rovers could get a second goal here, it would really cement the win for them. But they lose possession, and Willian Baby trying to catch him on the break there, but just missed that final pass that they needed to get in behind. Goes out for a throw-in on the far side to Champagne Super Rovers, who I assume are going to take their time with this and run down the clock. So a lot of players getting forward here for Champagne Super Rovers, but a poor touch there, lets it go out, and possession's overturned. And after this match, we're seeing Willian Baby take on Bakuna Matata. Bakuna Matata's at the bottom of the table, have not won a win.
They are. 8 games, 8 lost.
You'd have to
Not
assume,
a great stat.
as that gets comfortably taken by the keeper, you'd have to assume that if Willian Baby carry this form into their match against Bakuna Matata, could be seeing 3 or 4 goals on the line there, because Bakuna Matata really have let themselves down this tournament.
They really have. I mean, you don't want to be there, do you?
And you know, there is quality in that side, but they just haven't been able to show it yet. It's, you know, it's similar to West Brom, I suppose.
Yeah, well, we weren't quite bottom, but...
Wow, look at that. He's beating 3 players there. They've all tried to challenge him.
Oh, curveball round.
But you have to say that was great behind the back defending. He sticks his leg out and stops that ball, because that ball gets through and it has 2-0.
Denied. Right, it's a minute and a half over. But we've been seeing that all day, really, haven't we, Max?
Yeah, I think there must be something going on with the refs' watches today. I don't know what's happening. Maybe did the clocks go forward and we missed it or something? I'm not sure.
Must have. Absolutely must have.
Have to invest in a fresh Rolex for the referee. So just running down the clock here for Champagne Super Rovers, and it does look like they're going to get this victory. Which is not good news for Willian Baby. He really needed this win. This is the final day of the Cyncoed Cup's league matches before we move on to the knockout stages. And I believe Willian Baby really needed this win here. They'll be hoping to get one against Bakuna Matata this evening, or later on in the afternoon. Sorry, but
Willian Baby 2 games in a row as well.
Yeah, but maybe that could help. They've got good momentum here.
Yes.
It could help them.
Now 2.5 minutes over.
Yeah, I assume the referee's going to blow up fairly soon. There hasn't been much cause for added time in this match, so Willian Baby, probably this will be their last opportunity for an attack, and yeah, there we go. Full-time whistle blows. They've led from the first minute, commanding lead. It looked like Willian Baby could have got back in there, and they were knocking at the door towards the end, but the defence from Champagne Super Rovers, just have to say, they did exquisitely. They cut out everything. We mentioned it a few times. They maintained that lead throughout.
Absolutely wonderful. Not as interesting towards the end of the match. 1 goal only at the start. It was in the first minute.
Yeah, immediately they hit the ground running, didn't they, with that goal?
Yeah.
You'd have to say towards the end of the match they weren't showing that same quality, and they were, you know, defending to the man, but they managed to keep the win, and that's what matters, isn't it? So we'll hopefully be bringing you an interview here from one of the Champagne Super Rover players. Just coming over to our commentary booth position here.
What is that though?
Mike 4.
Mike 4.
Nah, just one.
Oh, it might be Mike 5. Edo. One of the two.
Nah.
No, Ali's one.
Ali, you need to be down here.
Down there.
Yeah, he's going to be on this mic, so you don't need to point it. You just that's you.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Sweating buckets here.
It's a great win for you guys. How does that feel after this game?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, we started poorly all day, really. We had two poor losses, didn't really create much. Obviously, scored early on, bit of a fluke the way that bounced, but yeah, we'll take the win.
And goal very quickly early on in the first minute. Was there not many as the game progressed? What do you think that was down to?
It was similar to last week. We've been on telly twice now.
Yeah.
Both 1-0 wins really early on, and then bar that, there's not really much going on. But we're happy to sit in, we're happy to do our jobs, we know what we want to do.
Yeah.
Just frustrate teams really. So it's only 20 minutes. If you get one of that, there's a good chance of winning the game.
And a lot of defending was had to go on with the Willians on a baby. How was that for you guys?
Yeah, it was all right. We kind of knew what they were about. They needed to win. We kind of wanted to slow it down. You see me taking half an hour to take a throw in, but yeah, yeah, we just need to slow it down, and we know what we want to do, and get in, get organised, and try and defend as well as we can.
Yeah, and this win has put you second now, equal with Sheffield Wednesday. Are you hopeful that you'll be able to keep progressing towards the top
Hopefully,
of the table?
yeah. So we had a bit of a ropey start, and we kind of come under the radar a little bit, dark horses. No one really thought we were in and around it, but boys have done well. Obviously, 2 wins this morning would have been nice. 2 losses didn't really put us in a good position, but yeah, we're happy to be where we are and hopefully progress into the playoffs.
Amazing, thanks so much.
Cheers, thank you.
I didn't use it. I just didn't know, I just didn't know.
Sort of pull it.
I was like, it's not coming.
See that girl, watch that scene. We're taking a dancing queen. It's Ollie Hampson here, and I'm joined today by Stephen Gerrard. Steve, we've got a good game between Willian Baby and Bakuna Matata. Are you excited for it?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I think you've got to look at this game. You can see that it's going to be an absolutely stunning matchup. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I've been watching the Cyncoed Cup all afternoon. It's been nice to watch some live football. Willian Baby were looking very strong last match. They were getting a bit of momentum towards the end. They didn't get the win, but they were looking good. And Bakuna Matata, they are yet to have a win in this tournament, so things aren't looking good for them.
Yeah, I think for Bakuna Matata, at some point they may have to send out an SOS. You know, they haven't had much luck in this tournament. They have played today. I don't know how they've got on so far, but for them, I think that a lot of the traffic for them, they look as though they're a little bit stacked in the middle. So they are going to have to look for the man in the middle at some point. But it's a bit of a false start at the moment. Things are going a bit slow, a little bit andante.
Yeah, we finally get underway here. So it's Willian Baby in the beautiful lavender kits there, and Bakuna Matata in the burgundy.
Bakuna Matata will be trying to get the first sack, but not the best ball. Willian Baby will just see that one down there. There is a bit of a breeze as well, so any balls going down that way are going to be carried a lot by the wind.
Yeah, the wind has really picked up here. Started off, it's a nice sunny day still, but yeah, the wind has been picking up here this afternoon, and could have an effect on this game.
Long throw in there, number 6 saying take a chance on me. And Willian Baby, they were good in their last game that we covered. 1-0 win on that one. They struck.
Yeah, their last match, we were commentating that was against Champagne Super Rovers, and it really was a case of the winner takes it all in that one, because I think without that win, Willian Baby are going to struggle to make the playoffs of this tournament.
Yeah, it's the last day of the group stage for the Cyncoed Cup, so it isn't quite the winner takes it all just yet, but all teams are going to be looking to try and get some momentum going forward, and being a little bit of a scrappy affair, but there's a chance coming here now. Great ball forward, but really bad control by number 11. Willian Baby will just live to see another day on that one.
Yeah, not great from Bakuna Matata there. It was a good ball into the box, but he couldn't do anything with it, couldn't convert it into a goal-scoring opportunity. So we're back with the defence of Bakuna Matata here. Playing around the back, inviting the pressure onto them, but they're not going to lose their heads yet.
They're in no hurry at all, and Willian Baby, just 2 guys stood watching them, just waiting for them to make a mistake. Not really forcing anything too much, but they're there to pick up the scraps if it comes to it.
So Willian Baby carrying the momentum they had in their last game into it. And look, that was a nice ball forward there to open up the space for him. I think it caught the defenders completely off guard there. He's tried to whip it into the area. Wow, great header to get his head on that. What a great play that was. Build up from the back, played down, one-touch football, absolute liquid football there, you'd have to say.
Absolutely brilliant there. The goalkeeper really needs to come out and challenge that one more, but instead it's just a striker there. Fernando Torres, like, just a super trooper on that one, manages to head that one in, and it's an early goal.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is why Bakuna Matata are bottom of the league. They're not switched on enough in defence. And we were saying in the last match with Willian Baby, if they can carry this momentum into that they had in the last game into this one, they would get goals, and well, it's come true.
Well, I think for Bakuna Matata, after conceding early, they've just got to all gather around now and say one of us has got to really take control of this one. There's got to be a little bit more precision going forward. Already, only 3 minutes into this one, there's a lot of wayward passes. No one really trying to move forward with any real threat. It's just a case of get the ball forward and hope more.
Yeah, I've seen it's been happening in all their games. The striker's up front and he's saying gimme, 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 but they're just not giving him the balls that he needs.
A battle in midfield there now. One man goes down, advantage being played, but it's in favour of Willian Baby. They've got another chance here now. If they can capitalise, they can really get an early one. Lovely through ball there. Kept in just at the line. Into the middle. The goalkeeper, he's not letting that one slipping through his fingers.
Comfortably taken that, hasn't he? He's yeah, not let that get to a striker. Doesn't want to make the same mistake he made with the first goal and allow someone in the box to get on that. So controlling the play in defence here. Willian Baby playing up from the back. They're coming under some pressure from Bakuna Matata, but they're able to deal with it comfortably and get the ball out wide.
Bakuna Matata intercept that one. This is where they really need to settle things down. This is much better build-up play for them, but just really, really strong. Absolute super trooper move there in the middle.
Well, the defence from Bakuna Matata has done well there to squeeze them and make them all offside. The offside trap almost worked, but they kept back on. Taken by the keeper, straight at him really. You feel like he could have done better there with that finish.
Straight at him there, number 6 in Lavender, just saying mamma mia, should have done better on that one.
Mamma mia. But they're going to have another attack here. Nice ball. Splits the defence. He's hit through on goal. Oh, he's overhit it just a little bit much with the touch there. Couldn't get his toe to it, but if he'd been able to get that over the keeper. There is worrying signs here, isn't there, for Bakuna Matata? You know, we're only 4 or 5 minutes in, but there's already been 3 or 4 goal-scoring opportunities that have come their way.
Yeah, exactly. It's really good play from Willian Baby. They're getting in all the right positions. The last couple of passes of play just not that precise with their shooting. A lot of just direct towards the goalkeeper. He hasn't really been too troubled after that first goal. But I think 1-0 up, they can take those chances. They don't have to worry too much. But at some point, Bakuna Matata, you think they're going to come good. So Willian Baby, they really need to just be more precise. Get that 2 goal, get a bit of a cushion going.
Yeah, we've seen it happen in both the games that we've watched this afternoon. It's been one goal in it, and they both come fairly early on. It's been a case of the team in the lead hanging on for the rest of the match and keeping their defence tight so that they don't lose that lead. But I think Willian Baby will want to get a second goal in this match just to really cement it. And where goal difference matters, it could come down to it. You know, it is a tight competition, so they'll want to get as much goal difference as they can when they have the opportunity.
Yeah, I think when all is said and done, Bakuna Matata are going to look at past these opening few minutes and really wonder what exactly they were doing. There's just not been anything that's really been threatening, and Willian Baby, they've just been allowed to play, been given too much space.
Well, that number 6 is an absolute dancing queen there in the centre of the pitch, isn't he? He just managed to almost get past 2 players there with his fast lightning feet.
Well, 6 minutes in, and football, that's the name of the game. Willian Baby 1-0 to the good against Bakuna Matata. That's more or less what we expected coming into this one. Isn't that right, Stephen Gerrard?
Of course, yeah. It's Bakuna Matata, there is quality in that side. You can see there is, you know, they're not hopeless, but we're just waiting for them to really explode and come into their own, and they just haven't quite shown us that yet. And you do worry that if they maintain this form, then this it could be a whitewash. So once again, playing out from the back here. And what do you think of these kids? I'm a big fan of the Lavender.
Yeah, the Lavender is quite good, but I also quite like Bakuna Matata. It's kind of very old school West Ham, Aston Villa vibe to it.
Yeah.
They all look like very good soldiers out there in that burgundy, is it?
Yeah, I would describe it as a burgundy with the white sleeves. I'm a fan of the white sleeves, but no, that lavender on the Willian Baby kit is just lovely. So it looks like it's been pulled back for a free kick here from from Bakuna Matata, apologies. They'll want to get someone's head on this. If they can get a goal and get themselves back in this game, I mean, it could really open things up.
Yeah, I think if they can capitalise on this one, they'll be really head over heels. Ball's gone into the middle now. Salen's still loose. Chance now, but somehow it stayed out, but still loose again.
Still loose. They called for a pen. Has he given it? The pen's... I think the pen's been given.
Yeah, it looks as though there is a penalty, I guess. Bakuna Matata, you could call them the visitors in this one.
Wow.
They've got a chance now to tie things up. It was really good play from them. They managed to get that ball in. They just, as it was pinballing around, they looked hungry for it. They looked as though they really wanted to get something on it. And it just led to a bit of frustration, I think, from Willian Baby. And that's what's giving them a chance to maybe ring this one home.
I mean, they have to take this chance, really. This is their best opportunity to get a goal, get back in the game. If he misses this, it is catastrophic for them, really. They need to score this.
Well, it's all money on this one.
Number 10 lining up. Oh! clean finish into the bottom left-hand corner there. Keeper's beaten, and Bakuna Matata are right back in this.
And look at that coach right now. He's just saying, come on, boys, lay all your love on me. Just wild celebrations for Bakuna Matata. It was a well-worked penalty. The way that they were chasing the ball down in the box really led for that to be a possibility. Calmly taken by number 10, all tied up just over 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, halfway into the game here, 1-1. You think that this game is open up now. You're going to have to see Willian Baby maybe get another one if they want to take the lead. Bakuna Matata are going to be hoping to cling on. A draw they would take, it would be a point on the board for them, which is something at least.
Well, now what we might end up seeing is Willian Baby under attack a lot more. That's probably going to give Bakuna Matata a lot more belief, a lot more of the momentum going forward in this one. But Willian Baby, we've seen them already today. A lot of talent in that squad. They can really turn on the Jets here.
So Willian Baby trying to find something there, trying to play it through the midfield, but there's a lot of pressure coming from Bakuna Matata. But look at that, oh, made a nice run, but a good challenge to stop it, and it's getting a bit scrappy in the middle of the park now, and this happens in the Cyncoed Cup quite a bit. These guys, they know each other, they play each other, they live together, some of them, so it can get scrappy at times, but you know, you see that the players getting back up, give a little hug, it's all friendly.
Yeah, I think it's just the way that all friends do. It's a lot of players who know each other, they know each other really, really well as well, so there is going to be that competitiveness. You don't want to lose to your friends. We saw in week 1 of the Cyncoed Cup possibly a little bit of a tentative start, but since then it has been a lot more aggressive. That one, goalkeeper not letting that one slipping through his fingers. And he'll quickly release that one, send Bakuna Matata down on the left-hand side here, number 11. He's got a bit of speed, looking for a man in the middle, cuts into the middle himself, but just loses it. Tries his best to recover, but Willian Baby, bad pass there, still under pressure.
Almost Chicharito-esque with those quick feet there, wasn't he? Going trying to find something for his team.
Number 11 on the ball again now.
Referee doesn't give that foul at any time of day. Allows the player to get on with it. And that could have been a good opportunity for Bakuna Matata. Nice overlap there from the players of Willian Baby to maintain possession.
Yeah. 6 and 11 doing really well. Ball goes straight into the face. It kisses a fire when it hits you in the face from that close. He looks as though he's okay on that one, but it is going to be Willian Baby with an advanced throw in here. Tied game with just over 8 minutes to go. It's really anyone's right now.
Yeah, I mean, we were saying a few minutes ago that Bakuna Matata didn't look in this at all, but that penalty has just completely changed the play of the game. It looks like they've got a whole new confidence. They're being a lot more aggressive, trying to win the ball back, and I think they've seen that this is a real opportunity for them to get a win, and they're going to try and take that as much as they can.
I wonder how long they can keep up this pressure, though. I think that they've got all this. A lovely searching ball down the left-hand side. He's got space now. He's got men over. Just avoids it. It could be a second here. Great work by number 12 in Lavender to out-muscle him, though. That was really well worked from Bakuna Matata. That's a lot more than what you want to see. It's something that they haven't really done so much in the Cup so far, but maybe it's a case of too little too late.
Yeah, I think that that penalty has given them the confidence to go forward, and maybe it's confidence they haven't had throughout the tournament, but finally getting some now. Good ball play into the box for Willian Baby, and he's just couldn't get a foot on it. That is quite a poor finish. You'd have to say he could do better there. It was a great ball played in to find him. But yeah, didn't test the keeper whatsoever.
Yeah, didn't test him at all. Knowing me, knowing you, I don't think we would have really had much more luck on that one. But
well,
in the Cyncoed Cup, you expect them to be a bit more clinical, as there's a helicopter somewhere.
So Willian Baby lining up for this goal kick. Going to try and get it upfield. Or Bakuna Matata, sorry. Trying to get this upfield to some of his players. And it seems that there's just a little bit of substitution going on here, a little bit of confusion with some of the players, but players resume now. Good head. Starting to look a bit more confident on the ball, Bakuna Matata, and this is what we want to see. I've been saying that these lads, you know, there's quality in this team, but they just don't have the confidence to do it, and they're starting to get a lot better and better at that. It's probably too little too late, you'd say, at this point in the competition. You know, it's the last day of the of league play, but at least they're doing something, and they've you know, they're not going down without a fight.
But Nora, Willian, Baby, they've just drawn themselves a free kick. Number 9 with great work. It's a great ball up to try and find him. He was under pressure, but really doing well to outmuscle, just soldiering on that one. And now there's a chance for Willian, Baby. We've seen some good free kicks in this tournament so far. There's been so many good ones.
We have, and if you're a free kick specialist, this is your bread and butter, isn't it? You'll be wanting to be over this. I assume there'll be a few lads arguing over who's taking this one, because look at this, it's an excellent opportunity. Where would you be putting this one, Ollie? Top right, top left?
Well, I think on this one, looks as though it's going to be a right-footed taker. So for me, I think they're going to try and kill this one top left. Get it over the wall. If you guys are say thank you for the music and thank you for the goal. Well, with just over 5 minutes to go, this could be a real crucial point in this game.
Yeah, the referee just turned the wall to get another yard back there. He takes this free kick, and well, at least that's just sailed away over. There's no quality on that whatsoever, really. He's hoping to get it up and down. Look at the replay. Yeah, he got it up and he didn't get it back down, and I think that's the issue there.
Yeah,
maybe
that ball was just going on and on and on. It wasn't coming down at all. I think that with this one, when he looks back at that one, he won't be saying I have a dream. He has nightmares about that one.
Yeah, it's not the best. But that's the commentator's curse, isn't it? We talk about how great some of the free kicks have been in this tournament, and then you get something like that.
Well, to be fair, you know all about the commentator's curse. Was it game 1 today? You were saying, oh, they don't have many in the middle who could really get a head on it and head a goal. But we'll come back to that. This is a chance.
Finish. Absolutely taken that so well. What at pace as well. He's managed to get it up and over the keeper. Look at this. Keeper makes himself wide there. The keeper hasn't done badly. And you'd say there's not much more he could do, but the finish is just so nice. Just take it over the top of him, hit the top of the net. Lovely stuff.
Exactly. There's nothing more the keeper could have done. He did the right thing. Came out to challenge it, made himself big. That's a real striker's goal. Just clinical. Puts that one top. No chance for the keeper to really get anything on that. Really good work from them. And Willian, Baby. 2-1 up now. Bakuna, Matata.
Yeah, and that's a bit of a shame for Bakuna Matata. They was looking like this could be a good opportunity for them to get a point on the board finally, but it looks like it might not be. Still 4 minutes though to get themselves in it.
Exactly, but it is starting to look maybe it's a bit like their Waterloo. They're not really going to have much chance of getting a victory no matter how hard they try. Substitution coming up now though.
See a double substitution from Willian Baby here. Look at that, we've got some crowds here. Isn't that amazing to see? It's been so long since we've had crowds watching live football. To have a few fans here to watch the game and cheer them on, isn't that something that's just so great to see? It's
great to see fans back in the stadium. I think that this is probably the best one for people to go to. I know that Ali, who joined you on commentary later, she's decided that her first taste will be West Brom. I don't know why she's decided to do that. It's probably not the best standard of football. It's got nothing on the Cyncoed Cup.
Look at this, look at this. Keeper makes a startling error there, and if that player hadn't been tripped over, that is a goal. That's a red card to me. I mean, that's a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. I'm not sure why he hasn't pulled the cards out. So hopefully a bit more quality on this free kick. A bit further out this time. I don't know if he'll whip it or if he'll go for goal himself. It could be a nice little one around the corner. Get it into the bottom right-hand side of that goal.
Wow.
Well, I was about to say that he completely messed that up, but look at the quality of that header. He's managed to get on it. I wonder if that's something. Do you think that's something maybe they've got from the training ground? Look at how he gets the ball into this position here. Completely catch everyone out and just unmarked.
I think with that one, the wind is blowing. He's kicking into the wind there. As the ball goes up, I think the wind carries it back a little bit. At first glance, I thought he just absolutely skied that like the last one. But I think everyone on the pitch thought the same as well. But there was only one man to react, and he did. And it's an easy.
That's what good strikers do, isn't it? They get into the position because you never know. You never know what could happen. You want to be there, even if you get a little tapping or something. You've got to be there. And you have to say, with a 2-goal deficit, you don't think Bakuna Matata are going to be getting any points from this match.
No, I think that so long as Willian Baby can actually just keep things calm now, if they can keep the ball at their feet more often, then they're going to cruise to a victory now. There's 90 seconds left, but as we've seen already in this game, these games today, the referee tends to let it run over a little bit. They are possibly compensating for added time in this in this competition today.
Yeah, I think they just want the players to get the most out of the game, you know. So any little interruptions in play, I think they do add on a bit extra time. Just, you know, make it fair. And these guys haven't played in months, so it's only fair that they get to play the most football possible.
Exactly. I think when you think back to our last summer, there wasn't much sport going on at all. So it's just good just get everyone out, get a bit of exercise, but also get back to playing the game that they love.
So Bakuna Matata doesn't beat the first man there. Needs to really be doing better from that one. I think the ref's going to pull it back though.
I think he's going for a retake.
Yeah. What do you think of the manager there, Max Mason on the far side? Very snazzy, dressed up nicely, not in a tracksuit, wearing a nice jumper, collared shirt. We like to see that, don't we? I think I like a little bit of class on the managers.
Yeah, got to give him credit. He's made an effort today. If you were a manager, would you be dressed like that, or would you be going for the Arsene Wenger long coat even in a summer's day like that?
Well, I was always a big fan of the Jose Mourinho style, sort of the slightly oversized suits in the Chelsea era Jose, but looks like in his older age Jose has switched to the tracksuits. They're more comfortable, I suppose, but no, I'd be a suit and tie man.
Yeah, I think I'd probably be suit and tie as well.
Yeah, suit and tie, it's got to be. Bring a bit of class to the game, isn't it? I'm not a huge fan of the tracksuits.
Well, we are getting close to the end now, but it is getting a bit scrappy. There is a Bakuna Matata player down injured right now. We've played 20 minutes so far, but I'd imagine that the referee is going to add a little bit more time. But
it looks like that's quite a bad injury there. I'm not sure what's happened. He seems to be in quite a bit of pain there.
I'm not sure if we got a replay. I didn't quite catch it myself.
Seems to be something with his ankle. Yeah, it was. He'd been getting a bit scrappy throughout the game, and I think that's because, you know, the passion these guys do show for the Cyncoed Cup. They want to win it. Bakuna Matata really want to get themselves back in this game, and I don't know if he's just gone into a challenge a bit poorly there or something, but yeah, it seems he's got some sort of injury in his other ankle. But he's up, he's walking, he's okay. But that's good to see. We don't want to see anyone going off injured. We want to see people getting back up, getting back in amongst it.
No, especially not in the final day of the group stage of the Cyncoed Cup. I think everyone just wants to be able to put in the best effort that they can, win when they can. But for Bakuna Matata, it's been a much improved performance, but still more of the same. Lovely turn there to get loose.
Yeah, I think we're seeing quite often with Bakuna Matata, there is quality there in midfield. The strikers just aren't getting enough delivery maybe. But the defence, I think that's where they really get let down. They get caught out too often on the counter-attack, and maybe they just need to hang back a bit more.
Well, it's a free kick now, but it is going to be a case of just keeping an eye on the referee, because he'll be blowing his whistle any second now, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you'd have to think this is sort of the final closing moments of the game. Bakuna Matata may get one last attack here to try and get something from this game. They won't be able to win it, but, you know, playing for pride at this point.
Exactly. I think that they'll leave this one, even if it does end up 3-1. They will have pride in their performance, but there's a chance coming in now. Can they finish this?
It falls apart for them. Can't quite get it, and a lovely little bit of back heel skill there from Willian Baby. Are they going to get a fourth on this? He looked like now from where I was sat, it looked like he was onside. That was right in front of me, and he was onside there. I think, well, we don't have VAR unfortunately up here at Cyncoed, or fortunately as some might say, but I think if they did check the replays on that one, he was in fact onside, so unfortunate there. And it was actually a nice little chipped finish to get it past the keeper. I know it doesn't count, but still good to see a bit of skill on display there. Well, at some point we will have a final whistle. At the moment, though, it is 3-1 to Willian Baby. The referee's allowing time, they could end up with a fourth. They won't, though. Well, comprehensive display there to get the win. I mean, they really just commanded the game from start to finish. There was nearly a few minutes there after the penalty, but they quick back on it, carried themselves through the game well. 3-1 win. Sets them in good stead. As you can see on your screen, Willian Baby 3, Bakuna Matata 1, commentary team named 35 ABBA songs. So we should have a post-game interview for you shortly with the winning team, Willian Baby. See if we can get someone to come over, so don't go anywhere just yet. Max is in position waiting.
6.
There's been like a quick 5 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. Stand by you, is it? Okay. Oh. Oh, I can't believe it.
So Max is joined by Max now.
We've
So
done
we'll
well
have
today.
a post-game interview.
Boys done so well.
So yeah, quick comment. Not the best day for you in terms of getting wins, but finally got some goals on the board. How do you feel?
Yeah, we got some goals. I mean, like we've had a really unfortunate tournament. I know, looking on the boards, the results doesn't look like they've gone our way, but we've had some really good games and we've played really well. And you know, I said to the boys at the start of today, like, yes, it's about the football, and yes, the winning's great, and we know we haven't played football for so long. But it was all about that team togetherness, and I think we're probably one of the strongest teams for that. Like, I know the results might not have perhaps shown that, but yeah, at the same time, like, honestly, you saw when we scored our goals today, like, that's what it meant for all of us.
Yeah.
You know, so they were positives to take out of it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I love my boys to bits. They've done really well.
Yeah, we saw your celebrations of some of the goals earlier as well, and just like throughout the tournament, has there been any players that have really stood out to you as just you stand out performers?
Yeah, a few of them have. Not to pick them out individually, but I'm proud of all of them. Like, they've all come a long way since that first week. You know, we had 5 games in the first week, and that was quite hard trying to get it together. But I think it's just shown today that, unfortunately, a few little individual mistakes in almost every game we played. But like, I'm proud of every single one of them. Like, they've all been brilliant, and they're a brilliant group of lads as well. I wouldn't have wanted to have managed another team. They were still excellent.
And just on the tournament overall, how happy are you that it's managed to go ahead and you've actually got to play some football?
Oh, without a doubt. Like, I was even saying with my housemates who are managers as well. Even just to watch live football and get involved with it, it's been brilliant. We really wanted to give the freshers something, because we've been very fortunate to experience like the proper bucks, the proper university life, and with regards to the circumstances, that hasn't been able to go ahead. But yeah, we hope that the boys have really got something out of it, and it will lead into what they plan to do with the next time, or the time they're in uni.
Perfect. Cheers, mate. Thanks.
All right, cheers, guys. Thank you.
So we're not done with the interviews just yet. We do have one player who will be joining Max. Just getting that ready for you. 1 second. And in the words of Jan Olasan from Eurovision, Max, take it away.
So, good win for you there. How did you feel about that?
To be honest, it feels very well to win a game, because we lost 2 games out of 4, so we're really happy to win the last game. So yeah.
You goal scorer today, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was it to take that goal?
To be honest, I was a little bit surprised because the wind kind of helped us a little bit. So yeah, I'm just really happy that I get scored a goal today.
And going forward in the tournament, are you looking forward to playing more football?
I'm actually looking. Yeah. Thank you for the guys that set this up, because football is something fun for everybody here, especially the student in it. So yeah, I can't wait for it.
Perfect. Thank you, mate.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Well, that is going to wrap it up for today's action of the Cyncoed Cup, but it's not the end of the Cyncoed Cup. There is going to be more coming up. It's not the end of what we're doing today. Later on today, we will have a bit of Welsh Women's Premier League action as Cardiff Met will take on Cardiff City. We'll have that one on Cardiff Met Sport TV. Action from 6:40, and it's live.